One automotive communications technology that's now attracting great attention in Europe is the Radio Data System, or RDS. RDS is a totally new system that provides a wide variety of information and services to drivers by transmitting RDS digital signals on FM subcarriers, together with the multiplex FM signal. Here are some examples of these useful services. First is Network Following System. As you drive away from a radio station, the signal can fade, making it difficult to receive broadcasts clearly. In such situations, the RDS tuner automatically searches for another station broadcasting the same program and tunes it in. Network Following System is an extremely practical service, both in terms of convenience and driving safety. Another RDS convenience is station name display. Unlike conventional car stereos that display only the station frequency, the RDS tuner can display a station's call letters as well. So there's no need to memorize station frequencies. The station can be identified at a glance. The third useful service provided by RDS is traffic information reception. Once this function is preset, the music source automatically switches to receive FM station broadcasts of traffic information, no matter what you're listening to at the moment. In addition to these major features, RDS provides many other services for drivers. And because RDS is a multiplex FM broadcast system standardized throughout Europe, it's expected to provide more service possibilities in the near future. The removable front panel design was developed by Pioneer to prevent theft and is expected to replace the conventional quick-release system in the near future. With the innovative application of Pioneer's advanced technologies, we've succeeded in designing a system that lets the user remove the entire front panel of the deck for the first time in the car audio industry. This lightweight alternative makes it unnecessary for you to carry the entire car stereo unit. This method also ensures that the laser pickup unit, which is extremely sensitive to vibration, is protected because it's left behind in the car. This removable front panel theft protection system is incorporated into a number of our new models this year. The car's acoustic environment is far from ideal. The shape of the interior and the variety of interior materials all can degrade sound. That's why Pioneer developed the Digital Signal Processor, or DSP. It lets you compensate for the poor acoustic environment and create a specific sound field that suits your taste. The DSP is a high-speed signal processing unit that synthesizes, relays and filters audio signals for minute sound control under microcomputer direction. and since the signals are processed digitally, it provides distortion-free signal processing. One of the DSP's major functions is sound field compensation. The main advantage of the DSP's sound field compensation is its parametric equalizer. Since conventional graphic equalizers process signals in the analog domain, providing only 7 to 9 fixed bands of equalization, their compensation capability is limited. The DSP's parametric equalizer divides the entire frequency range into 3 bands and 31 variable frequency levels for precise equalization control. Or you can use it as a regular graphic equalizer as well. A second advantage of sound field compensation is parametric bass treble control, which lets you program 4 different roll-off frequencies for bass and treble, unlike conventional bass treble control systems with fixed roll-off frequencies. In addition to this, the front and rear levels can be controlled independently. Then, if necessary, you can even adjust the selected front-rear levels simultaneously without changing their audio characteristics. This kind of control is especially useful when the front and rear speakers show different audio characteristics due to difference in type, design, or installation. As you can see, the DSP is capable of providing a high level of sound field compensation to create the ideal acoustic environment in your car. Thanks to Pioneer's high-density mounting technique, such as quadruple-layered printed circuit board, the DSP is compact enough to fit into a single DIN-size unit. Another of the DSP's important functions is sound field control, which lets you create specific sound effects in your car. This sound field control achieves ultra-precise reverberation manipulation of signals by digitally controlling timing, level, and a number of delay characteristics, so that it's able to simulate different audio environments. Since conventional sound field control systems process signals in the analog domain, they're often plagued by unsatisfactory delay processing and signal distortion. Compared with analog systems, the DSP's sound field control eliminates distortion and lets you accurately manipulate delay characteristics because the signals are processed digitally. What you get is a more realistic acoustic environment for a dramatic sound field in your car. What's more, unlike other systems, Pioneer's SFC is based on an advanced sound field compensation technology. As a result, it permits more minute, more precise sound field control. Pioneer's DSP offers 4 simulation modes: stadium, concert hall, jazz club, and studio. The DSP also features a front image control capability that solves the problem of listening position and ensures optimum sound localization for both driver and front seat passenger. For the first time in the car audio industry, Pioneer introduces the use of a digital fiber optic cable for signal transmission between car stereo and multiplay compact disc player. This cable eliminates distortion caused in analog to digital conversion and transmits pure, accurate digital signals unaffected by magnetic and electric noise. What's more, its digital interface connector with built-in optical electric conversion is totally isolated from external noise, vibration and dust for reliable, distortion-free transmission. A car tuner is required to receive broadcast signals accurately over long periods of time while the car is on the move. In order to meet these difficult requirements, Pioneer's new ARC7 tuner was developed with 4 objectives in mind. The first is high sensitivity, the expansion of a clear signal reception range. The second is high selectivity, assuring accurate reception of the desired station without interference from strong signal stations broadcasting at nearby frequencies. The third objective was to keep high resistance to strong signals, receiving weak signal broadcasts without intermodulation distortion, even when there are strong signal stations nearby. And finally, high stereo sensitivity for a wider stereo reception range. Here's how the new ARC7 tuner works. FM signals received via the aerial, even weak signals, are precisely synthesized by newly developed 4-ganged tuning circuitry in the front end and sent to a twin IF. Here, interference from unwanted stations is detected and filtered out by automatically switching the IF mode between normal and narrow. Then, PNS circuitry suppresses both pulse noise caused by electrical signals, such as those of windshield wipers, and unpleasant multipath noise. Finally, the noise-free FM composite signals are separated into left and right channels by a multiplexer. Sound with richness, dynamism and punch. Good overall balance with abundant power. These are the qualities a power amplifier must be able to deliver. Pioneer's power amplifiers are built based on a number of original technologies developed to help meet these requirements. Let's take a look at the power supply system, for example. Incorporation of new PWM, pulse width modulator circuitry in our car systems ensures stable power supply from the car battery. Compared with conventional power supply systems, power output at base frequencies is improved by 10% for powerful distortion-free bass reproduction. In addition to the PWM circuitry, Pioneer's new amplifiers also incorporate a toroidal transformer, large electrolytic capacitors and high-speed MOSFETs in their power supply system to provide abundant driving power. For the signal circuitry, Pioneer's innovative non-switching circuit Type 3 has been employed for the first time in car audio amplifiers to eliminate switching distortion and stabilize the idle current instantly. Moreover, incorporation of such circuits as the DC servo, dual-loop negative feedback and new isolator IC contributes to the reproduction of rich, powerful bass and crystal-clear mid-range and treble. Pioneer has also developed extremely effective guards against heat and vibration. A cooling fan constantly removes hot air to cool interior circuitry. And a combination of subheat sink and special reinforcement boards enhances rigidity of the interior structure to minimize the effects of vibration. In addition, high-performance parts such as large capacitors and large cement-type resistors are selected to improve resistance against heat. A drive mode selector is provided for switching between normal position and dynamic bridge position, which supplies more power to drive low impedance speakers or subwoofers. The coming digital car audio age demands speakers with higher power input capabilities and more faithful sound reproduction. As a leader in the car audio industry, Pioneer is meeting this challenge with truly advanced speaker technologies. As a good example of Pioneer's superior technologies, let's take a look at our new subwoofer, a speaker that's rapidly becoming popular among car audio enthusiasts for its rich bass reproduction. To design its speakers, Pioneer has developed an original computerized simulation, analysis and design system. Here, an enormous volume of data accumulated over years of study is scientifically analyzed again and again to develop the best design for each speaker. The most important design feature of new subwoofers is the long-stroke magnetic circuit design, which ensures accurate, stable movement of the voice coil even when power input is high. The pole yoke design is Pioneer's own as well. It stabilizes the voice coil movement and expands the coil's movement range, while the whole improves ventilation. For the subwoofer diaphragm, Pioneer has developed a high-performance, injection-molded, carbon fiber-blended polypropylene cone, which offers ideal rigidity and high resistance to water and moisture. The injection molding method makes it possible to reproduce the exact shape determined by computer and to maintain uniform quality over the entire cone for more accurate diaphragm movement. Distinguished features of our other speakers include a dome-type diaphragm design with high directivity and a hybrid high-quality speaker cable. As you've seen, Pioneer's speakers are developed from a number of innovative technologies designed to maintain the highest quality. This quality is further enhanced by Pioneer's total in-house production system, a system unmatched in the industry. This enables us to fully reflect our developmental concepts in each and every stage of manufacturing, from selection of raw materials to design, production, and even inspection and quality control. All because, at Pioneer, we care about your music.
Doing alright. A little jiving on a Saturday night. Come what may. Doing alright.
Pioneer Multiplay car CD system.